What's going on, guys? Sister Sensor here, and today I am with, of course, my boyfriend Phil.
Hi.
Dennis over here in the background. Say hi. He's sitting there and playing on his tablet. But today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook some food. This is gonna be my first, I guess, cooking tutorial on one of my favorite dishes.
You didn't pick up this.
One of my favorite meals I like to make. It's grilled chicken with grilled vegetables. It's so simple, but I really like doing it. I love cooking it. I love eating it. It's great. Yeah, so let's get started. All right, guys, so what we got over here, we obviously have our chicken. We got some peppers, onions, some zucchini. We got some sweet potatoes. I think that I'll make something a little different with. Then we have these skewers and some water. Why? Because it's just easier to grill vegetables when you cut them up, marinate them, and throw them on a skewer. And when you actually wet the skewers, they don't burn up as much on the grill. I'm just saying. Alright, so first steps first, we gotta we gotta clean and marinate and cut the chicken. So I'm gonna do that and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so now after you've cleaned and cut the chicken, you're gonna go ahead and marinate it. What I like to start off with, a little bit of Italian dressing. You know, either some form of light Italian dressing or, you know, zesty Italian. It doesn't really matter what kind of Italian dressing as long as it's Italian dressing. So a little bit in there, like that. We got quite a bit of chicken in here, so that's going to pretty much be the base for our marinade. Then I'm going to add hot sauce, because, you know, hot sauce is awesome. I prefer Frank's Red Hot, but this is just what we had in the house. So I'm just going to add a bit into there like that. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Like so. Then what we're going to do next is add adobo to taste. So I like a lot of adobo, so I'm going to add a decent amount. Black pepper. A little oregano, because it never hurt anybody. A little basil. A little bit of cayenne pepper, you know, for some heat. Bam. I had an emerald moment there. Onion powder. My garlic powder somewhere. My garlic powder. I like to add a good amount of garlic powder. Right now it looks like it's snowing in there. Paprika. Just little dashes, nothing too crazy. And just the tiniest bit of red pepper flakes. Then with clean hands or whatever you're comfortable with, you're gonna literally just mix it up. Make sure everything gets covered. It feels disgusting, guys. It really does. But, you know, when you cook as much as I do, you kind of become used to dealing with raw meats. Like I said, make sure you're doing this with clean hands. And when you're done, wash your hands really good because you just touched raw chicken. Normally what I like to do after I marinate the chicken is I normally let it sit in the fridge or something for an hour or two. Sometimes I can marinate something for up to 2 days beforehand. Obviously for time purposes, I'm not going to do that today. That's not happening. So the next thing you're going to do is hopefully you cut up your vegetables. If you didn't, you can buy them pre-cut or you can cut them up now. You know, I got some peppers, onions, and zucchini all in here. And I'm just going to marinate this just a little bit, similar to like how I did the chicken. Just not as intense. Just a little Italian dressing. A little lemon juice. So I'm going to add a little more lemon juice to this one than I did the chicken. Some hot sauce for flavor. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. Garlic powder. And a bit of adobo. Well, alright, we're good on the adobo. Alright, then what you're going to do is mix that up, and then you're going to place this onto skewers, which I'm going to hand to Phil to mix all of this and put it onto skewers for me because he's awesome. Love you, hon.
I never signed up for this.
Yes, you did. Come here. Come here. No, not the camera. Get the camera out of my face. Come here, you.
Better.
Yes. So you're gonna do that.
I'm doing something.
Yes, you are.
So what am I doing?
You're mixing this all up. Well, first you're gonna go wash your hands. Then you're gonna take off your rings and mix this all up. And then you're gonna put them.
Oh, this is weird. I think I much prefer doing the chicken.
Why? Because it's just bulky and.
This
messy.
is just awkward.
Make sure you get all the way to the bottom too, because
That's what I'm saying. This is
are.
awkward. I'm trying not to have any spill on my lap because thing's over full.
Inch forward.
Inch you forward.
Excuse me?
What?
You talking shit?
No, absolutely not. Don't tell her.
You hear this, guys? He's talking shit.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Butthead. It's just dressing on vegetables. Like, not a big deal. Mmm. Oh my god, it's gonna come out so good.
She's weird.
So, Phil is still over here kebabbing away. Look at the great job he's doing though. Let's look at those real quick. Ooh, fancy. All right. And now what we're gonna work on is, what are you doing? Oh yes, his onion kebab. What we're gonna work on right now is, over here I have some sweet potatoes I've kind of cut up into planks, as you can see, and these are just gonna go on the grill. But I like to season them just a little, so this way they're not all boring and such, you know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil. Just a little, I'll show you. Look. Add a little bit of olive oil and just kind of go over that a little bit. And add a bit of honey, because it just goes really well on sweet potatoes. Not too much, because you don't want to go crazy, but just a little bit of honey. Some pepper. Actually, a decent amount of pepper. A little bit of salt. Of course, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Just a dash. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. We're gonna add some nutmeg, some cinnamon. I like to add a lot of cinnamon, guys, because it tastes really good on sweet potatoes. I know I keep saying things like that, but it's true. And then, final touch, and I know this is gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna add some adobo. Not too much, just a little for flavor. And then we're gonna throw these up on the grill, along with the yummy kebabs and the chicken. Look at this.
I just hit.
Look at that, it's starting to look real good. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna take a little bit of the marinade from when we marinated the chicken. I'm just gonna put it over the remainder of the chicken. Just to keep it, you know, a little extra seasoning, a little extra moist on the outside. I feel like it helps it from burning. Helps keep it from burning, you know what I mean? This chicken should be done soon. Same thing with the vegetables. You know, just make sure your chicken's cooked very thoroughly, because if it's not, you could get real sick, to be honest. So I don't exactly time it, which I know is not exactly proper for all of you. You know, I went to cooking school people, because I didn't, and I haven't gotten food poisoning from my own cooking. Neither has anyone else I've ever heard of eating it. Even my mother, who is queen food poisoning. Right, Mom?
What?
You've never gotten sick from eating my food.
No, Tina, you trying to jinx me?
No.
Oh, are you on film?
Yes.
No, I've never gotten sick eating your food, and unfortunately, I've gotten sick in many places.
Including high-end restaurants. Ay, ay, ay. So I'm just trying to flip these without burning the crap out of my fingers. It's not an
Did you
easy
make
task.
buffalo chicken?
No,
Oh, what's a little radish?
just grilled chicken, Mom.
Nice. Those veggies look awesome.
Thank you. Alright, the vegetables look like they're almost done. Zucchini needs a little longer to cook, but that's
She's
okay.
next.
Sweet potato planks are doing good. And now the next part, the other most important thing about grilling, is try not to blow yourself up. I feel like that's a very accurate depiction. I'm gonna close this, keep the heat in, let it cook. So I still gotta get round 2 onto the grill, because my grill's not big enough, but that won't be a problem soon. Spoiler alert. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much that. We're gonna let this cook for a while, and I'll see you guys when it's all done. Wow, guys, look at that. That is the finished product. I don't know about you guys, but I gotta go eat dinner now with everybody, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.